Welcome back, Hustle Nation. This is Chris, and I'm back with another micro episode. Today, we're going to embark on a quick yet transformative journey to master productivity and unleash the full potential of your entrepreneurial journey. I'm going to help you discover some time management strategies that will help revolutionize the way you work. Let's dive in. As entrepreneurs, our time is precious, and sometimes more precious than we even know. Every minute counts, no doubt, and mastering productivity becomes the key to achieving our goals and dreams. So, how can you optimize your time and maximize your output without burning out? That's the million-dollar question we're going to talk about. Productivity starts with a clear vision and purpose. Take a moment to reflect on why you've embarked on this entrepreneurial journey. Ultimately, I want to know, as you should know, what drives you? What ignites your passion? When you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, it becomes so much easier to prioritize your tasks and stay focused on what truly matters. But I want to know, do you have a vision? Do you have an actual vision for what you want to achieve this calendar year? If not, how can you expect to get there if you don't have a roadmap? And that is some of the problem with vision, is that some of us think 3, 4, 5 years out, but as entrepreneurs, we might be doing something totally different in 3 to 5 years. I want you to think about what is that thing or those things you want to achieve in this calendar year or in the next 12 months. And that will ultimately drive your actions and behaviors. Next, let's embrace the power of planning. I want you to break down your big goals into actionable steps. And again, create a roadmap that guides you towards success. Because again, if you've never been to Miami and you're traveling from Minnesota, how do you know how to get there other than maybe just the direction? Next, set realistic deadlines, create to-do lists, and schedule tasks with intention. It's important that when you put these things on your calendar, that you protect that time. Because if you don't, that means it's not a priority. And if it's not a priority, you can't expect it to get done. Also, remember, planning is not about restricting creativity. Rather, it's about providing structure that fuels productivity. One of the things that I've done over the last year is I've gotten better with my efficiency and productivity, and it's not because I have a notebook to my left. It's because I take time to review and update that notebook every night before. Now, I can't say I do it 100% of the time, but by looking at that and just taking 5 minutes to make some adjustments, to cross some things off, to add some things, I can sit down the next morning and I can be very crystal clear on what I need to get done. And more importantly, when I sit down, I try to get the big, audacious things done first so that the rest of my day feels more calm and relaxed. But by taking on the 600-pound gorilla in the morning, I feel far more productive, even if I don't get much more done, because we as entrepreneurs tend to procrastinate and tend to avoid the difficult things that we need to get done. Next, let's unpack the art of saying no. As entrepreneurs and solopreneurs, we often wear multiple hats and can be very tempting to take on every opportunity that comes up. But there's the secret to saying no to certain tasks or distractions that allow you to say yes to what truly aligns with your goals and priorities. So again, protect your time and energy by setting boundaries and staying focused on what matters most. So an example of this would be you get a lot of DMs, a lot of solicitations to meet about a software, a product, a service, a coach. A lot of times we're very intrigued because they have a good offer, but you have to say no. You have to say no to potentially working with a client that you know is going to be a major pain in the ass, that you know maybe can't afford or doesn't respect what you do. By saying no to those things, you give yourself more time back. And when you have more time back, it allows you to more easily say yes to doing something you love. Could be playing golf, could be tennis, spending time with friends, exercising, whatever. Really important to start saying no so that you can say yes to the things you love. Another crucial aspect of mastering productivity is the power of delegation. I'm going to say that again because it's important. The power of delegation. That may mean hiring a VA, hiring an assistant, hiring someone who can work part-time and do some of the things maybe you're not great at or maybe you don't love. As solopreneurs, we may feel the need to handle everything. And I've been there. I know it. But true productivity comes from recognizing our strengths and outsourcing tasks that are better suited for others. Surround yourself with a reliable team or seek support from freelancers and VAs, as I've mentioned. Remember, it's okay to ask for help and leverage the talent of others. If you're going to continue to do it all, it's going to be really challenging to scale and build that business. Lastly, I want to talk about self-care. And you're probably wondering why self-care is included in a podcast about productivity and time. Productivity thrives when we prioritize our well-being. Take breaks, recharge, and nurture your mind, your body, and your soul. Remember, you are the driving force behind entrepreneurship and success, and taking care of yourself is not a luxury, but a necessity. By investing in your well-being, you'll find renewed energy and focus to tackle tasks with vigor. When I'm on podcasts, people ask me, what's the big thing? What's the thing people don't think to ask you? And I say, self-care is number one. Because when you can take care of yourself, you can take care of others. Another way of saying it is that you need to be selfish to be selfless. If you can't take care of yourself, and that can mean different things to different people, whether it's prioritizing mental or physical health, or all of the above, when you are able to do that, you can bring your best self home to your family, to your spouse. You can bring your best self to your friendships, to your colleagues, and that is how your mind and your body will function so much better. When your mind and body are functioning better, your productivity will be through the roof. That much I can guarantee you. As we conclude this empowering micro episode, I want you to remember that mastering productivity is a continuous journey. I don't care how productive you or someone you know is, it's always a work in progress. I want you to embrace these time management tips and adapt them to your unique style, to you, to your business, and watch your journey flourish. And I think you're going to have more fun because when your productivity is up, your fun level is up. So you have the power within to create a harmonious balance between productivity and well-being. And I know you can do it. You just have to be diligent. So thank you for joining me today on this micro episode. I hope that you'll stay tuned for more inspiring episodes to uplift your spirit, empower your journey on success. Really, focus on success. Thank you for joining me today on this micro episode. I hope you'll stay tuned for more inspiring content from Hustle Nation. And remember, you are capable, you are resilient, and you have the ability to master productivity like never before.